How did it even start?
I just don't know.
I mean, I think I just wanted to try just a couple.
And then many came.
But I mean, I did okay with just a few for a while, right?
I don't know about that.
I guess I needed more. And then things got really crazy. I mean, you couldn't even find this stuff. I just didn't want the regular old kind anymore. I wanted those specialty kinds.
Basically an addiction.
I always saw it happen to other people, and I thought, never me. This won't ever happen to me. I'm smarter than that.
And here we are.
And here we are.
When we decided that we needed to be more self-sufficient, the first thing that we actually did, besides the garden, was get the chickens. Now, we started off with just these brown chickens. You'll see them roaming around here. And they are golden comets. Now, I chose these guys for a specific reason. And that's because I wanted something super high production. I wanted big, extra large, or jumbo eggs. I didn't care about color of eggs. I didn't care about pretty chickens. I wanted something that was going to reliably give me eggs every day. And we started off with 11 golden comets, and we still have 11 golden comets, same ones. And they give me 11 eggs a day faithfully. Very rarely do any of them miss a day. Then the world got a bit more complicated. And I thought, man, we should probably do meat birds. Smart, right? Now, I didn't want to go the route of the Cornish cross or the Red Ranger, your typical meat birds, because I didn't want to bring in 50 or 100 at a time and then have to process all of those animals when it was a new thing for us. So we decided to go with a dual purpose breed, and that guy making all the noise back there, that's the breed we chose. They're called Delaware. So they're a bit bigger than the golden comet, so they're a really nice sized meat bird. And you can process these guys probably anywhere between 18 to 24 weeks, but you have a bit of leeway there if you're not ready to process them immediately and you want them to grow out a little more, they'll be just fine. But they're also layers. So we started out with 15 Delaware hens and 3 Delaware roosters. And out of those 15 hens, I might get 8 to 9 eggs a day. So they're not as high production as the golden comets are. But they're serving a different purpose for me. They're giving me some eggs, but mainly I have them so that we have our own breeding stock for meat birds. I think the rooster's mad at me. Then the world got even more crazy. And all of a sudden, everybody was running to Tractor Supply to get chickens. And you couldn't find them at the hatcheries. They were out months in advance. And it's like that thing at the store. You know, you really don't need it, but everybody else is grabbing it, and you think, oh, I'm going to get some of that too. And that's what happened. So I'm going to take you, before I get attacked, and show you what I did just a month or so ago where it really went bad for us. So now we're in another coop that's identical to the first with the same size coop, same size run. What I did when everyone started going crazy was I thought, I need more chickens. I don't know why, but I thought I needed more chickens. So I ordered 30 more birds from a hatchery. I ordered some high production golden comets. I ordered some olive eggers because I thought, oh, I'm gonna get those green eggs. I ordered what I thought were true Americanas, but I guess they're just fake Americanas. And then I also ordered some copper Morans because I wanted that dark chocolate egg. So now I'm getting into the more colorful eggs. I'm really excited. I've got these birds coming. So they get here and they had been in transit for 4.5 days, which is way too long. Out of the 30 that we ordered, only 9 survived. And I also realized at that time that the Americanas that I had ordered were not real Americanas. They were the fake Americanas. We ended up getting our money back on those 21 birds, but now I'm in a panic. I'm looking online. I'm looking everywhere at all these hatcheries. Tractor Supply has lines out the door. The hatcheries are backed up months and months and months. And I finally find something online with a hatchery that I can order an assorted bird mix. So I can get assorted blue egg layers, and they were all Americanas. They were lavender Americanas, splash Americanas, and they were the real thing. So I said to Nate, I said, look, you think we should order some more? I said, you know, how about 30 more birds? And he said, oh, just order 50, because he's kind of like an enabler. So we went ahead and we compromised. So we ordered 40. And so we got that Americana mix, like a surplus of Americanas, whatever they had left over for the day, we were gonna take. We also ordered a variety of Morans, so a surplus of Morans, so copper Morans, cuckoo Morans, all of that type of stuff. Also some olive eggers. And so now I'm gonna get the really pretty eggs with all of these guys, and I'm excited. They're true Americanas, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe I should breed these guys. So then I order a lavender male Americana and a male olive egger, because now I'm gonna breed them. So I've obviously become a chicken breeder. We've got eggs, we've got meat, and now we're gonna hatch these things out. So that is what I have done. I have all of those other little chicks in the garage there, and what I have essentially done here is made my production costs go through the roof. First of all, I'm not selling my eggs, so there's that. I'm also not quite sure I'm ready to even process any of my Delaware chickens. And I have all of these other chicks that are growing up. They're not producing anything for me. I'm feeding them until they get to the point that they'll produce. But I am essentially feeding 65 or 70 chickens now and not getting anything more out of them than I would have gotten from my golden comets and just a couple of Delawares. So what I'll have to end up doing is slimming them down once they get old enough, since I already have them. Once they get old enough, I'll pick and choose the ones that I want to keep. I probably will definitely keep the male lavender Americana just because I think that they're so cool. But I'll thin them down to what I want to see in my egg carton as far as colors. But yes, don't do what I did because it's not smart. I had to go out and I had to get 3 more setups for my brooders. I had to get more waterers, more feeders. I had to get 3 extra brooder plates for all these guys because they all ended up coming at different times. My feed costs are through the roof. And also we're having to care for all of these chickens until they grow old enough where I can decide what I'm gonna keep and what I'm not gonna keep. And then also you have people that, yes, they want birds, but you go and you list these guys on Facebook and you have either people that won't show up, you know, people that want to talk you down in cost, when, you know, they maybe don't understand how much it actually costs to raise a bird. You know, I mean, I essentially paid $10 a bird for those Americanas. So if I decide I don't want to keep some of those, I've got $10 just for that baby chick, plus the cost to feed them up till 24, 25, 26 weeks whenever they start to lay. Housing, and I mean, just everything, the labor to just keep them. So anyways, be smart. Get a couple birds for your family. You know, don't do what I did. I like to panic and I like to overdo things occasionally. And yeah, so that is what happened. And if that camera is shaking right now, it's because I have a chicken that's trying to tip it over. Are we ready to process those Delaware chickens?
Nope, not by a long shot.
Are we gonna breed the chickens? I don't think I'm gonna breed the chickens.
I think you better breed the chicken.
Why?
Gonna make some money.
Make some money back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys have learned a little bit of a lesson today from us. Please don't do what we did. Don't go see that there's a craziness going on and everybody else is getting things and you need to go get those things too, even when you don't need them. Just get a couple of chickens for your family. Get a couple of eggs on the table every morning. Don't raise your production costs sky high because our ROI is just tanking. Kind of like the stock market.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. We won't talk about
We
that.
won't get into that.
So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and please learn a lesson from us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Invest in chickens.
No, don't invest in too many chickens.